I'm Rohini. I'm the owner and founder of Vermilion, a Latin Indian restaurant in both Chicago and New York. And I wanted to welcome you to WBDC's Window to Business Success. I grew up in India and came to the US, now it's almost 2 decades ago, but little did I know then that I'd be starting my own business. And so the journey was quite convoluted. 4 career changes, which included academia, doing a PhD, working at the World Bank. I was incredibly passionate and still am about development, and worked in business consulting at McKinsey & Company, where I learned some invaluable skills for going entrepreneurial. Not directly connected, but huge amount of confidence, networking, access to capital. And I think this is where WBDC helps tremendously with entrepreneurs who do not have the benefit of the background that I did. Vermilion is a unique restaurant in that the fusion is highly eclectic. It's contemporary Indian with Latin influences. The Indian Latin arises from several factors. The first and foremost is something that's distinct and apart from the competition and intellectually provocative. There's also very deep underpinnings though. Geographical overlaps, both being tropical cuisines, share a lot of common ingredients such as plantain, coriander, beans, rice, tamarind, guava. I could go on. And the second is also deep historical cross-influences. A lot of Indian cuisine is dominated by the Mughal or Persian influences, as is the entire Spanish and the New World through the Moors. So there's a lot to play on, but then there's also the complementarity which comes through in amazing items like, say, either the tandoori skirt steak or the lobster Portuguese, or even our cocktails, things like the Pani Puri Margarita, which is a marriage, again, of the Indian and the Latin. It's also a rarity in the sense that the entity is both woman-owned and founded, and the executive chef is also a woman, Mani Chauhan. We're equally passionate about supporting the restaurant through mentoring and advocating women within as well as outside. Several of the activities that we do are incredibly supportive to women, and here is the connection to the WBDC. I've held workshops and continue to do so for a lot of the women's groups in business. I had the good fortune of working with the WBDC and encountering the realm of services that they offered at a workshop that I led for Hedy with the city of Chicago. This was a workshop on how to start up or expand retail within the current environment, so within a downturn, which is a fascinating topic. And it was very quickly apparent to me that through bringing leading practitioners or experts to the field to first-time entrepreneurs, even bringing in the city of Chicago for licensing guidelines, or if entrepreneurs choose to reach out to the WBDC for advice and counseling on fundamentally important issues like financing, being woman certified, access to procurement. These are all invaluable resources that I was not aware of when I started off, and I would have availed of them tremendously despite my having a sound business background. So I think it's just an amazing asset to have out there, very supportive of women, and I wish WBDC incredibly well. I think I'm often asked what advice I'd give other startups or business owners, and there are 2 ways one can look at it. I'm going to first start with the issue of startups. The first thing that one has to do is completely immerse themselves in the area that they choose to go. In my case, I'd worked with Fortune 100 companies across insurance, telecom, finance, had no exposure to restaurants other than eating out, and the passion for cuisine. So by immersion, I mean live it. Go and interview 50 different managers, owners, investors, whoever will talk to you. And believe you me, people love to talk about themselves. Go live in the field, experience it across the board. But also do not underestimate the power of formal training. The other part that I would add is very often entrepreneurs have qualms about finances and numbers. This is an area where one can get a tremendous amount of skills from the WBDC, but go audit that basic finance and accounting class. I think that's a key skill if you're headed this way. This is not something you should outsource to your accountant. So the basics around cash flow management, operating expenses, invested capital required to stay solid and above float are invaluable to sell yourself for financing, to be credible to investors, and just to run your business on an ongoing basis.